Hello, this is Cosmo Guy and welcome to a Minecraft tutorial on how to set up my brand new minigame called Hunted. First thing what you're going to want to do is create a new world. Call it what you like. So we're going to call ours Hunted. Change this so it's on creative and then create new world. Alright, once you're in your new world, you can press your Windows key just to tab out of the game, and so now you're seeing your desktop. Right, so what you want to do now is you want to locate your Minecraft directory, and to do this, tap in your search bar and just put %appdata %, hit enter. And it's a very top folder you want. As you can see, .minecraft, it's usually at the top. Now we're going to click on saves and find the world you just created. In our case, ours was called Hunted, so there it is. Open that up. Right, what you want to do now is open up the zip file you've just downloaded, which is this one. Then grab data packs and just drag it straight in. That's it. That bit's complete. Now you want to go back into Minecraft. So now you're back in Minecraft. Just simply /reload. Let's spell it right. And we have the control book. Now when you hit reset, it gives the admin tag to the player that is in creative mode. So you can set this up when other players are in the world. So hit reset. It tells you what order to do them in. I mean 3 and 4, it doesn't matter which way around you do them. Then click install. You can set this all up before anyone logs in. It's only the start button. Obviously you can't press until everyone's logged in. But that's obvious, you know. I see you have a selection of different world sizes, number of killers even, 1, 2 or 3. So yeah, that is basically how, it counts how many killers are in the game live when it started. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to jump on my server that I've got this on, and I'm going to show you what it's like to be the killer. Because basically, this is the info book. When the game starts, a random player or players will get the killer role, and the rest will be hunters. The killer or killers has 25 mobs to choose from to morph into, and some have advantages. The killer or killers will be completely invisible and will appear as a mob to the hunters. That's providing they're not dismounted, which they will permanently glow. The killer that fires a crossbow will glow for 2 seconds, but I might change that to 1. I don't know yet. So keep a lookout for updates. If a killer has half health or less, that killer will glow until they are back above 5 hearts. The killer's objective is to kill all of the hunters to win. The killers can get the coordinates of the hunter nearest to them using their morph book. If anyone dies, they will respawn in survival mode with their full inventory. That's if they die normally, like blown up by a creeper or fell from a great height. You know, a more PvE death. But if they die by another player, then they will be put into spectator mode and they are out, basically. But the hunters cannot hurt each other. You will not to gather food, as you will not need to gather food, I suppose it says. So I missed need out. Yeah, you won't need to gather food, as saturation is given when the player drops to 8.5 on the food meter. So when you drop down to 8.5 hunches, it will rack it back full again, and your health will begin to regenerate. I've done this because with permanent saturation, you regenerate too quickly, and it makes it really difficult for the. It makes it nearly impossible for the killers to kill the hunters. If a killer kills a hunter, or vice versa, I'll explain all this anyway. The hunters need to kill all the killers to win. There is a hard deck set to Y45, so if anyone goes below that, they will take damage and will die. And in chat it will say they was killed by magic. But will respawn with all their inventory and can carry on. Morph into a bat will give you the option to turn levitating on or off, which comes up in chat. And here you can click clear, it takes you directly to the site. But the problem is, because Planet Minecraft, it doesn't give you the link. So I've got to upload the data pack to get the link, copy the link, change this link, which is currently set for Planet Minecraft instead of the page the data pack is on, and then upload it again so it does take you to the right page. Tells you the version number here as well, so you know exactly what version it is, so you can check for updates and match that compared to what it says on Planet Minecraft, and then you know whether you've got the right version or not. Now, yeah, I'll explain that when right. So now we're going to log on to the server. So now we are here on the server. I've got my second account here. Now I'm going to do it until I'm the killer, so you can see exactly what's what. So we are ready to start. Because if there's only two of you, you can play with two. That's why you've got a good variety of road sizes. So we start game, and I'm the hunter, which sounds about right. So we're going to reset until I'm the killer. Right, so we did get the killer ult. Now, to you, it looks a bit weird. But we're glowing at the moment. There we go. But as you can see, we are completely and utterly invisible. And you can see the morph book. Now, when you morph into different mobs, it kills your items as well. And you can't kill the mobs you morph into neither because they are indestructible. But the hunters can't kill them neither. This is just to stop the killer getting a stupid amount of resources. As you can see the hunter over there glowing green. That's rendered in from about 100 blocks away, so you can see it from quite far away. So yeah, we log into different mob, we can become a chicken, and we are given slow falling. As you can see the effect. So we can just glide from really high places. So being a chicken is quite good. A sheep, there's no special ability with this. It tells you if you've got any specials, it will. You just hover over it and it will tell you. So a sheep just doesn't really do anything, just helps to blend in. Same with a wolf. Same with a llama. Now llama's probably the hardest mob because of your head. It's hard. You got to run forward a bit to enable to open the book. You can turn into a villager. Now a cat's good. You get speed 2. But it only lasts for 10 seconds. So, if you want a quick getaway, a cat is pretty quick. Now, if you go into a cod, it doesn't swim sideways in the water. Here's some water, look. It swims normally, look, upright. And you are given water breathing, so you can permanently breathe. Which makes sense, really. Salmon is exactly the same. Now a rabbit, you're given jump boost. Now if you are the killer, don't hold the book when the hunters are close by, because that's going to really give you away. So yeah, you can be a rabbit. Now rabbits are really hard to hit, so this could give you a bit of an edge. You don't have any speed, but yeah. You can become an iron golem, which you get strength 2, but you also get slowness 2. So you could just like morph into a golem, hide in the village, and when a hunter goes past, you just whack them with like an axe. You can go mining for like surface iron, but as I said earlier, there's a hard deck set to Y45, so you can go to 45, but you cannot go below that. When you're at Y50, you will hear an audio warning saying, "Hey up, you're getting a bit close to the hard deck here." But the same rules, even if a killer dies, a natural environmental death or the going below the hard deck, you will be put back in and you can continue. Your game is only over when you die by another player. And now you can click the locate command. Now, oh yeah, we're gonna do that's next. Dismount. Dismount. You can dismount from any mob to make it easier to cut down trees without anything getting in the way. But you glow, so you're gonna stand out like a sore thumb to the hunters. So just be cautious of that one. You can also use this locate button. The nearest hunter is at 12, 44, 70, minus 10, 48, which if we look at his coordinates, which is correct. Turn into a zombie, but bear in mind they burn during daylight. So if you see a zombie burning and they're not taking damage, then obviously that's not a real zombie. Now, Creeper's quite cool because look, place the TNT down, it explodes. It has about the same delay as a Creeper, but if I place TNT within a certain radius of the hunter, which I think is about 5 or 10 blocks, they will hear the Creeper sound. So they will get a bit of a warning when the TNT is placed close to them. But of course, blowing someone up by TNT, it does not count as a direct kill. But if you hit them and then blown up with the TNT, that will count as a direct kill, and then they will be out of the game. So there is some skill involved in this. You can be a spider, which doesn't do anything, it just blends in. And the mob looks exactly where you're looking, so if you're looking down, how often do you see a spider looking down? Not often. Or looking straight up. Why is that spider looking straight up? That's very weird. So yeah, bear that in mind. Turn to a skeleton. Now, I don't know why, but a skeleton does not spawn in with a bow. The one that you summon in. So, again, be careful with that. But if you've got a bow and you're holding it, then you might get away with it. So, I think a skeleton not spawning in with a bow is not a bad thing, you know. Because a real skeleton will head straight for the water. So if you hold your bow, it's just a normal skeleton. Right, so if you go to... You can be a husk, which do not burn in a day, as we know. You can be a slime, which is only a small slime, which you can jump. Giving jump boost 1 with a slime. Now, a witch, you get 3 splash potions, you get poison 2, instant damage 2, and regeneration 2 for yourself. So yeah, you can punch them. It probably would count as a direct kill, right? I would think. I don't actually know on that one, but it should do. You can be an enderman. We get 16 ender pearls. So you can just ender pearl to places. Good mob to get out of a tight spot. If you become drowned, you get given a loyalty-free trident. Now, every item you get is all unbreakable, including the hunter's armor, because the hunter starts off with an iron chest plate and the rest chainmail. I'm trying to think what the enchantment is. Oh yeah, the enchantment is Curse of Binding. This is so the hunters cannot upgrade their armor, which I feel is fair, because the killer starts off with 0 armor, because it makes no sense to have put armor on other killers because they stand out like a sore thumb. It'll defeat the object of them being invisible. You can turn into a bat. Now this mob is unique. As you can see, a levitation option has come up in chat. So you press T and activate, you start to go up. Now when you hit Y150, I think that's a real creeper, that one. If you hit Y150, you'll fall out of the sky straight away. I might change that. I think I probably will change that actually, but I don't know yet. Now, the best thing to do is when you get really high. Now, when you can disable levitation at any time by pressing T and click disable. But I recommend holding the book for this because you got to be quick. If you do this, chicken, I was too slow, and I died. but yeah, if you're really high, you got time, quickly open up, morph into a chicken as you're falling, and then you get slow falling, and then you won't actually die. But even if you die, it's not the end of the world because you're still in the game because it was a death by the environment. You can also become a turtle, which gets slowness 4, I believe. Yeah. So you're really slow. A fox, you're given speed 1, so you can really whip around. A fox is probably one of the best ways to escape. One of the best. And you can also buy arrows, but when you do this, as you can see, 2 arrows for 1 rotten flesh, 8 arrows for 1 gunpowder, and an iron block for 5 instant damage arrows. So now, when you summon the arrow villager, it reveals your coordinates to hunters, so you got to really be careful when summoning this guy in. Now, don't forget the hunters can use them as well to buy arrows. So if you click here, it will kill him, and then you can be on your way. Right, another thing. If a player logs out, so now as you can see it's on 1-1. If we kill the hunter and his score goes to 0, it will ask in chat where only the server operator will be able to see it, whether it was a genuine win or whether they just lost connection. Because if we log out this account, it's asked us. It's suggested there is no hunters, so because they lost connection, you wait for them to log back in, because if you click no before they've logged back in, it'll just keep asking you basically. So you wait until they log back in. Now they're back in, you click no, and the score's gone as it was, look, 1-1. Now, and it's same vice versa as well, if like a killer loses connection. So, if we get the hunter to kill me, because that's easier, because I've got a sword, I don't have to give myself one. Now, so I can see, if you're not the server up, you will just see a message saying, no killers detected, waiting for server operator to respond. Now that was a genuine win, and you can hit yes, and then it will announce who won. So yeah, so it was automatic, well automatically awarded win, but if somebody just lost connection, and if they're on 1, then that's pretty naff, you know what I mean? So yeah, so this is it. This is the Hunted data pack. We did a beta test of it the other night with 6 of us. It was a lot of fun, and everything is working as intended. The chances are we may find small issues later on, but so far we haven't found any, so that's always a plus. So thank you very much for watching this tutorial video, and I shall see you all later. Bye! Yeah, that's really good.